Okay. Okay, we're here. Hello, Lear. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. As you can see, I set up the tree. I don't know what was happening there. I couldn't get my Twitch or YouTube to work, so a little frustrating, but we're here. We're streaming. Yeah, Crimbus time. I put it on the story. I am legitimately upset with YouTube for doing me dirty like that, but that is okay. All right. So welcome on in, everybody. Let me just grab a few things. Does everyone like the festive tree? Maybe I should just become a YouTube streamer. Hello, everyone on TikTok. Happy to have you here in the chat. How's it going for everybody? We're going to be working on some penguin slippers today, pulling up the photo. We're using a 5.5. All right, I got my trusty hook, my yarn, and I have the pattern right in front of me in an interactive format. So if you're interested, definitely come on by to Ribbler. All right, so we're going to work on the sides. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Hey, it's Basic Warrior 2022. Just want to let you know your Twitch stream didn't work. Yeah, I know. But that's okay. I couldn't get it to go because of camera issue, but that is okay. Yeah, if you want to come join the live, would love to come see you over on the Ribbler app. The moment you log into Ribbler, you'll be greeted with a pop-up that shows the slippers, and would love to have you here. I was hoping to be able to do the multi-stream with Twitch and stuff, but alas, they make it difficult to do so. Welcome on in. Is anyone else working on a crochet project this fine Saturday? One of my team members, I'm waiting for my iPad to come online. I don't know about y'all, but I'm working with a pretty dusty old iPad. So Rebecca says, I just finished a baby blanket this morning. Nice, very cool. That's a huge dub. My friend wants a Christmas pickle as a present, and I think I'll crochet it. I would love to hear that, Sani. If you are working on a project now, definitely come on by to the Ribbler chat, the live stream where you can hang out and work together. And if you have any questions or just want the company, love to have you there. Rising Phoenix over on Ribbler, good to see you. You're working on a project. Would absolutely love to know in full detail what you're working on, Rising Phoenix. Lay it on me. Would love to hear it. Okay, you're doing the detangling phase first, understandably so. It happens. Got to go through it first before you make real progress. My next project is a D&D dice bag. Oh, very cool, very cool. Well, if you want to work on it, definitely come on by the Ribbler stream. Super easy to find. Click the link in my bio, and yeah, you can get started on there. It's taking me over 4 hours. Ooh, RIP. Big L's in the chat for that. That's whack, but hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end. I believe it will be. And thanks everyone for coming on by to the TikTok chat. I am going to be working into the interactive pattern on Ribbler. So let's see here. My first step is I'm going to be chaining 7. I'm still not done. I filled up an entire trash bag with yarn. At what point do you just say, I'm going to just work with some new skeins? So chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. So we skip 1. So we go 1, 2, 3. So Rising Phoenix, what you're saying is by the time you get to hour 11, that is when you're going to give up on that part and just use new skeins, or how do you mean? Single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that's so approximate. How did you come up with the hour 11? And let me adjust this a little bit. 3 single crochet in the next stitch, rotating as you work. Okay, that makes sense. 2, 3. Do I have anyone else in the chat working on any slippers today alongside with me? Would love to see everyone on TikTok come join me over on Ribbler, best app out there at the moment. Mine cannot be changed. Would love to see you over here. I am planning on doing more streams. I would love to do some more multi-platform ones. So you'll see me all over the place, I feel like. And if you're not working on slippers today, would love to know if you are working on crochet gifts for the holidays. I know as crafters, a lot of us are almost expected to be making crochet gifts. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on that while I work on this pattern. So I've done my 3. It's even the back and the previous 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've done 4. Chain 1, 2 single crochet the next 3 stitches. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Universal Beauty. Welcome on in. How's it going? 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know who these will be for, and I'm not sure how far I will be getting today. I'm definitely would not consider myself to be the fastest crocheter in the world. Does anyone have those same sentiments about their crochet speed, or do you feel like you're speedy when it comes to a crochet hook? All right, so I've single crocheted the next 4 stitches, and I gotta do this twice. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi Ash. How's it going? Good to see you. Is this your first time over on Ribbler? I finally figured out how to use Ribbler. It's Basic Warrior. It's so good to see you. I was low-key hoping I would 1 minute, second, let me turn the fan. I was low-key hoping I would be seeing you pop into the stream. Obviously, one of the fan favorites, so good to see you. Happy to have you here. And if the fan's making too much noise, please let me know. I just getting all nervous in front of people. I Love to Crochet on YouTube says, hi, you're new. I'm making myself a cardigan from MJ's Off the Hook pattern. Love to hear that I Love to Crochet. MJ Off the Hook actually has some patterns over on the Ribbler platform. So if you want to come over to Ribbler by clicking the link in my bio, you can come find the live stream and as well as their interactive patterns. So definitely come find me over here. How's it going, how's it going, Ash? Good to see you. How's everything been with school and crochet? Three, 4. We're doing this twice. So for anyone wondering, here is what I am working on today. Let me just pull the iPad up. That warms my heart. Working on 3 commissions right now: a cat hat and matching plush, Star and Moon baby mobile, and Spider-Man. Oh wow! How did you end up having to do so many commissions, or is this all free will, I assume? Chunky, good to see you. Happy to have you here. How's it going? Happy to see you on Ribbler. Big update from Rising Phoenix. I have to detangle this yarn before I can start my commission, so it's a labor of love. Yeah, love is I can see that. I can definitely see that. It's a good. Oh, Alea, good to see you. Hello, happy to have you here over in the Ribbler live stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? Are you working on some slippers as well? If not, let me know what you're working on today. And then for those that don't know what I'm working on today, let me turn my brightness down. I am working on some penguin slippers. I have an extremely talented teammate who came up with these original idea. So very cool, very cool. I don't know how she did it, but she has quite a few slippers, different ideas. I was actually gifted some myself that I treasure that are Gengars. Love them. And yeah, so that's what we're working on today. We're working on the body. I actually don't know how it works up, so I'm kind of going into it not knowing. On TikTok, Sammy Bowfire says, how do you have the motivation and willingness to do commissions? The commissions aren't on my end, but if you want to ask the commission people who are doing that, we'd love to talk about that over on the Ribbler stream. If you want to come find that over on the Ribbler app, very easy to navigate, and you get the free pattern for these slippers. So now is a great time to head over to Ribbler and add your first pattern to your library. Alea. Oh, I said hello, Alea. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name, Alea. Hey, it's Ash says, I did my school's craft fair again this year and made like $1,400. Let's go. Let's go. Big W's in the chat. It was super fun and got the commissions for Christmas gifts. Oh, that's amazing. Good for you. Good for you. Happy to hear that it's working so well. And I definitely lost where I was at, so I need to frog my work until I get back to the doublés. Sammy Bowfire says, I want to knit socks as commissions, but wouldn't know how to price them. Yeah, pricing things as a crafter is definitely going to be the hardest part, for sure. It really comes down to a number of different things, such as your experience, the time it takes. You have to remember that knitting, crochet are a specialty skill, so you do have to put that in there. However, we do have like a royalty program over on Ribbler we'd love to talk about. Definitely check out Ribbler. And if you ever want, you can always ask the designer what they feel like is worthwhile. Carmi, good to see you. Hey yo, how's it going today? Happy to have you. Happy to have you on the TikTok chat. For anyone on TikTok, we are streaming over on Twitch, so definitely, or not on Twitch, over on Ribbler. So definitely come find me over there. And we're back over on the Ribbler chat. Rising Phoenix says, me personally, I find the motivation to get commissions because I crochet constantly due to ADHD. I have a 504 plan that says I can crochet in class, and it helps me focus in class. People from my school ask what I can make. Very awesome. Glad that you have some ways to kind of use that to the best of your ability. I was luckily able to crochet in college. My professors were just pretty cool with it, so I was pretty grateful of them for that. All right, so now we're doing chain one. Oh no, two, the next 3 stitches. So natural fiber. Yep. Over on the Ribbler says, Alea says I'm saying it right. Good to hear. Good to hear. So what's going on with you, Alea? Are you working on anything today? Would love to know all about it. My college professors definitely don't mind me crocheting. Yeah, I think a lot of them do know that keeping your hands busy, whether it be like crochet or fidget toy, definitely helps. Carmi says, "Oh my god, my teachers would literally make me leave class if I were to crochet." Why do I low key feel like that's like a tiny bit cruel? I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just I don't know. I hate to hear that, Carmi. Sorry to hear that. Celeste says, "Hi, how's your week been? It's been great, and it's awesome to be ending it over on Ribbler, streaming over there. You can barely see my TikTok chat, but I do have a tree in the back. Head on over to Ribbler to check out the live stream. You can get the free pattern to these slippers and check out the tree. We all want to see the tree. I don't want to bust into song singing "Oh Christmas Tree, Oh Christmas Tree," but I will if I have to. Yeah, I need to do things with my hands or I will bite my nails. I am with you there, Rising Phoenix. Bad habit for sure. On my end, I actually in my pocket have, if I didn't have my crochet, I have my fidget toy right here that I use. So always have this on deck. Rising Phoenix says, I have inhaled so much yarn fibers today. Okay, can't say that's probably good for you and I'm not jealous, but I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully after all the entangling, you can actually have some fun. Ruit, good to see you. Hey, it's doing stuff now. Hi, happy to see you. How's it going today? Sorry if you were here a little earlier. I was having some technical difficulties. Glad to have you. How's it going today? Sammy Bowfire asks, how did you learn to crochet? I just taught myself through good old YouTube Academy. I had nothing else doing. I was out of school and, well, dropped out, I guess. And I was kind of in between jobs, so figured, it's the most logical thing to do with my time. So before I get to the next chats, let me make sure I know what I'm doing on my next step. And if y'all didn't know, I am working within Ribbler's interactive pattern. So after I finish off a row or a round, I can actually just click it. It marks it off, and now I don't have to fuss with it. So we're looking good. I do have to make sure I have 20 stitches, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, sick. So on to the next round, which for me is a chain one. So I can do that. I am capable. Chain one. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next stitch 3 times, SC in the next 4 stitches, repeat between. Okay, I can do that. Let's go back to chat. Alea says, I just finished a market. Congrats. So I'm really tired right now, but I have another market in a week, so I better get on it. You got this, Alea. I was actually just at a craft market this morning. It was a lot of fun to see crocheters and other people promoting their work. I always make sure to go say hi and whatnot. Ash says, even in high school, hold on. Even in high school, I had some teachers that didn't care because I was a good student. That's good to hear. I was not a good student, so I feel like I probably would not have been able to get away with that. One single crochet, two single crochet, next stitch. So Carmi asks, so what am I working on? And good to see you, Refa. How's it going? I'm not sure what the tennis ball hack is, but I'm working on these penguin slippers. Extremely exciting project. And if anyone wants this pattern, it is for free right now over on Ribbler, where I am working on and streaming the pattern. So definitely check it out by clicking the link in my bio. They are cute, right? Yeah, my teammate made them, and it's an amazing pattern to have in your library. So definitely check it out. Hey, it's Ash says, a feeling when I had to frog an entire hat because I made it too long. RIP for sure. How is your Wintern Miss going? Do you mean like just like my winter, or how do you mean, Rurat? If you mean just like my holiday season, it's going fine. Just working a lot and try my best to say hi to friends while they're in town and be gaming here and there. So yeah, just trying to juggle everything and have fun on the weekends. We're trying to see that we might be seeing that new Miyazaki movie tonight. So over on TikTok, hello CDY, fantastic. Hello Hitomi, good to see you both. I am streaming on Ribbler, so definitely make sure to check it out. Rising Phoenix, you're a good student. You fly under the radar. Rurat says, I like the idea of this live platform through Ribbler, but wish I could full screen it. Okay, definitely hear your feedback. Yeah, I'm not really sure what. It's a really new feature, and we're excited to introduce it. So things will be edited and adjusted. But it is really exciting for designers if they want to jump into a pattern and play around with it. And if you are someone who does have a presence and likes streaming, we can always discuss what it might be like to do that in other patterns, which is a pretty exciting thing. Okay, we're going to do these 4. Rurat says, I'm doing okay. Tennis ball hack is where you stab your crochet hook through a tennis ball. Makeup sponges also work to DIY an ergonomic hook handle. Yeah, I'm like, I do not do that. Crocheting with like that sounds extremely difficult for me. I know some people like to have those kind of ergonomic hand things, but I prefer when my hooks are light like a pencil. When they're just like thin. If I were to come out with my own hooks, I would definitely keep them on the thinner side, but that's cool. I don't even, is it easy to stab a tennis ball? Over on TikTok, hello Will, good to see you. Sammy Bowfire says, I need some cute chunky knit slippers, but I'm worried about slipping on my grandmother's wood floor. You could always, no, these patterns, or this pattern actually has a way to fix that. You actually glue on some like this felt and like some like rubbery stuff on the bottom. Not that I'm not there in the pattern yet, but if you head over to Ribbler and go into the penguin slipper pattern, you'll definitely be able to find all the details in there, so you're not slipping on anything. I used a makeup sponge for my hooks. Tennis ball was way too big for me, but different strokes for different folks for sure. Yeah, that's pretty surprising. That would be hilarious. Like if I were like out and about and I saw someone crocheting with like their crochet hook through a tennis ball, I would definitely LOL Rolfo Lameo on the ground for sure. As I say, crying, puking, laughing. Right? I think that's right. Hitomi asks, another platform for me to check out? Okay, yes. Ribbler is definitely a platform you want to check out. You can get an abundance of free interactive patterns. You can have designers like myself live streaming in them. A lot of different things. If you have any questions about Ribbler, let me know. Always happy to talk about it. I have arthritis in my. I'm reading this comment from Ruit. I have arthritis in my hands, so I needed something a little bigger than the standard steel bars to get any decent hold on stuff. It's gentler on my joints. That's so interesting. I'm glad to hear that you find some type of relief that way. That's really good to hear. Sammy says, I would need an ergonomic hook if I knew how to crochet. So you're a knitter then, Sammy. Hitomi says, ooh, free. That got my attention. Yes. So if you head on over to Ribbler, you can actually grab this free pattern of these penguin slippers. Super, so far, easy to read and follow. There's a lot of things about a Ribbler E pattern that makes the entire process accessible. You know, if you're someone who, if you're following a pattern, gets lost and can, you know, it's like, did I just do that round or row? You can just click it and it crosses out for you. So super easy for creatives in their maybe not one track mind. Hey, it's Ash. I use a compression glove to help lower my odds of getting arthritis. The way I hold my hook, the way I hold my hook is definitely not good for my fingies, I think. Ruet says, I need to get a compression glove to see if that helps. I think I have one, just gotta find it again. It's always the finding it, that's the hard part. Yeah, you knit, Sammy. Very cool, very cool. But I'm glad people have options when it comes to some pain relief. There's only been, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced it, but there's been like times where I'm just like kind of crocheting for a long time, and I just place my elbows on my chair, my computer chair, and a hurt elbow is absolutely terrible. I hate it. It's I can't even imagine the pain of it. I don't even remember what it feels like, but I know it's terrible. So update on Rising Phoenix. Yarn bin number 2 completed. Yeesh, Yugs. That sounds rough. GLHF. How many bins do you need? I had a matching pair of gloves by vacuum today and it sucked up one of the gloves. I mean, if it's on the ground, it's going to happen. Carmi asks, I was wondering, do you have any crochet related goals for 2024? That's a good question. In terms of my own like artistry goals, nothing too set in stone. I kind of just want to continue. I don't know, actually. I don't really have one for my artistry goal. Usually by the time the new year's coming up, I'll have something planned out. But in terms of crochet related, definitely focusing on Ribbler is kind of my main goal here. You know, I really believe in the product, and I think just people associating me with it sounds perfect in my eyes. So probably that for now, but I'll definitely revisit that question. Thanks so much for asking, Carmi. Over on YouTube, Pansy says, hello, Vincent. Hello, good to see you. Happy to have you here. For everyone who didn't know, I am streaming on Ribbler right now in an interactive e-pattern, creating some penguin slippers. So definitely come check it out by clicking the link in my bio. How are you, Pansy? Ash says, it wasn't on the ground, it was on a chair. Okay, so you are also vacuuming your chair. I hear that. Sorry that had to happen. 4 bins of yarn, that's a lot. What are my pronouns? Yeah, my pronouns are he, him. That is totally fine with me. If you use they, I don't really care. Yeah. So Hitomi asks over on TikTok, interesting. I tension my yarn like you. I've not seen anyone else do that. Oh yeah, right. If anyone doesn't know, I'm like literally pinching my working yarn with my index finger. Not sure how I learned this way. I personally wouldn't really advise it, I think. However, I do think it helps with my tension when it comes to amigurumi and keeping it tight, so it has its benefits. Pansy says, I'm okay, I got called out of work today. Oh, clutch, love to hear it. Sometimes going to work is just not the way. True, especially when you have to commute to it. But glad that you got some time to yourself today. Hello, Sunniva. How's it going? I started crocheting and noticed I get a lot of holes in my work. How can I fix that? So that's definitely going to come down to your tension for sure. I'd recommend either just going down a hook size, like yeah, I'd probably go down to hook size. I'm generally using with like worsted weight yarn, which is a size 4. I'm using a size 4 a 4 millimeter hook. Definitely recommend trying that first. When I make my work smaller by taking two into mass together, the holes get so big. Might have to reword that for me. Yes, Carmi, would love for you to check out Ribbler. You can get this free pattern today over and add it to your library. And then you can find me live streaming as well. So I have now finished this round, so I can simply click the round and it crosses out for me. All right, it looks like it is asking. Okay, it is asking for me to do. Okay, we're making 4. Okay. The side width should measure about 4 3/8 to 4 6/8 side to side when it's laid flat. Okay, and now we are going to. Okay, if y'all haven't used a Ribbler E pattern, it's actually so tight how it like tells you exactly what you need to do. So I'm gonna have a bigger foot. So I'm going to be single crocheting around 23 times. So let me get a stitch marker, i.e. just another piece of yarn. Oh, very cool, Liz. Awesome that you do it as well. Sammy asked, do they have knitting patterns on Ribbler? They do. We do have knitting patterns on Ribbler. It's not as expansive right now as the crochet catalog, but it's definitely growing. So if you are a seller, great place to add a lot of good hidden gems. And I think in a very near future, a lot more are going to be there. And it's going to be extremely expansive. The platform is still growing, and it's kind of, we're still in our early phases. So yeah, a lot of knitting patterns, a lot of good ones. Some designers that are pretty recognizable. I actually just saw 2 more knitting patterns hit the platform today, so definitely check it out. And check out the E pattern. We do have an app, so as we all know, apps are pretty clutch. I'm a big fan of platforms with an app. Have you seen those rings that keeps the yarn tight? I want to try it out, but I don't know if it works. I've actually never even heard of a ring that keeps it tight. Would love to hear what that looks like. For pain relief, I use wrist braces, and I highly recommend them. Okay. I see people use one of those. Rising Phoenix says, I've made one. You've made one of the rings? Or what did you make, Rising? Oh, okay, so the yarn ring thingies do work for you. Okay. I'm having a hard time visualizing what that looks like on how that would help with your tension. With that question asked, Carmi says, they have some sort of spike where you can wrap the yarn. It's definitely new for me. Oh, interesting. So you do you like wear it on your finger? And I'm at the best part for the slipper where I get to just single crochet around. You do need to make them, Sammy. Heck yeah. Yep. Okay. Interesting, Carmi. Yeah, I've never. Huh. I'll have to look that up. My family keeps asking what I want for Christmas. Maybe I'll. No, actually, my tension's fine. I'm not even concerned, but I will spread the word for sure. Um, a Stitch to Remember asks, is Ribbler similar to Ravelry? The only similarity it has is that it's like an e-marketplace. So, you can buy crochet, knitting, sewing, and Tunisian crochet patterns. However, as we all know, when you buy a pattern from Ravelry, Etsy, or whatnot, you are buying a PDF pattern, What Ribbler does differently is we are offering interactive patterns. So in simple terms, we're just combining patterns mixed with a lot of like software and technology. So when you get your PDF, there's not a ton you can do. You simply just have the PDF in text, and that's all you can really have. I guess you can kind of link it. But on Ribbler, since it's an interactive pattern, you can set in the pattern and watch a live stream, which is what I'm currently doing in the penguin slipper pattern. You can cross off your rows and around, so that way when you come back, you can see exactly where you're at. You can draw doodles on it. You can create journals for yourself as well to add your own progress and pictures and share it with the designers. A lot of things for sellers as well that are big things, but I'm assuming a lot of crafters here. You can watch YouTube videos within the actual pattern, so you get video and written and photo tutorials all in one if the designer supplies it. And the designer also has a pattern that has coffee on them as well. Oh, which design are you talking about, Sammy? So Rising Phoenix, you make the rings for fun in your jewelry class. Oh, that's really cool. Do you sell them? I don't know why, but rewinding yarn is so comforting to me. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely like kind of like an ASMR. I would even say. I thought you meant like untangling, which actually detangling yarn, it like is frustrating, but it can be kind of like you kind of get into the zone of it. Yeah, it is really cool. Thanks so much for asking, Sit to Remember, and it's a great app. So definitely check out Ribbler. If you even want to see what the live stream looks like, the pattern for these penguin slippers, as you see here, these are for free, so you can actually try it out. If you want to come over to the platform right now, I am streaming in the platform, or in the patterns. So you can definitely check me out and let me know your thoughts. The designer is called Stone Knits. Oh, great. Yeah, I've seen them around on Ribbler. So very cool. Yeah, definitely make sure you grab one of their patterns. And for everyone here, we are currently in our 25 days of Ribbler at the very moment. So every day you come to the platform, there is something new for you to see. Today is the live stream. And each day you might get the chance to get to shop around for a big shop sale. We've been offering a lot of free premium patterns from designers. We have a spin the wheel on Ribbler, so you might get an extra spin, which is dope. Coupons, now that you can buy yarn on the platform. So as we all know, it can be difficult to figure out what you want to start, and then you have to go do the whole process of buying all the yarn and go hunting that down. Now Ribbler offers both those things in one place for a seamless all-in-one crafting experience. So if you need to buy yarn with your pattern, you can do it all on Ribbler. Oh, you don't sell them? Dang. The only kind of yarn rewinding is yarn fuzz up the nose. Everyone's getting fuzz up the nose, and I'm just like out here not knowing what that even like feels like, I guess. Hello, Male Knitting, aka Let's. How's it going? Good to see you. Happy crochet day to you. Happy 25 days of Ribbler. Yeah, good to see everybody here. We out here just working on some slippers. You know what? That's going to be my next community question. Does everyone here wear slippers at home? I was always growing up to be a hater. I didn't get it. My parents always wore them. I didn't understand. And it wasn't until like just last year when my team member sent them to me, I was like, okay, slippers are kind of in. These are dope. I'm actually going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm wearing a different pair at the moment, but I have my teammate made me these Gengar slippers, which I love. I'm not always using them because when I see artistry like this, it's hard for me to use it. I think some of us can understand that. But isn't this cool? Same kind of base that I'm making for the slippers right now for the penguin. And yeah, I got some fuzz as well. Wait, your tree is decorated with amigurumis. That's so sweet. Yes. It is. For anyone who can see, my tree does have some of my amigurumi in it. They're chilling. Yeah. If you come on over to the Ribbler stream, you can actually see it a bit easier. So yeah. But yeah, my question is, do y'all wear slippers or do you just raw dog your feet on the ground? Over on YouTube, Pansy says, I'm a house barefooter. Slippers are fine. All right. Yeah, you're just sucking up all of the stuff on your ground. I mean, I in the morning I'm definitely slippers, but at night I can take them off. It kind of depends. I'm not like an all day slipper wearer, but during the winter for sure, not the summer. Yes, Sammy. I think everyone needs some homemade, handmade slippers. Currently working on my own pair, so definitely come on by Ribbler to grab a free pattern. We actually have a bunch on the Ribbler shop. You can find there's like a frog, there's the penguins, and there's a couple other animal. Oh, the purple ones. I can't remember, but there's a ton. So if you want to add them to your Ribbler library, today is a perfect day to try it out. You can head over there now, add them. You can actually even try your own free spin as well. So definitely come on by Ribbler and let me know your thoughts back in the chat. Yes, the Gengar slipper is so dope. Also, what is the huge crochet thing in the back? If you're looking at that orange thing, that is a pumpkin spice latte. And then on my table is a bunch of trading cards like Pokemon, Digimon, One Piece, Lorcana, which is Disney, and yeah, I think that's all I play. That purple one? Oh, the one I was just showing, that was the Gengar. Or do you mean, oh, that thing down there? That is my mushroom footstool. Carmi says, I only like heavy wool socks on wintertime. When it's hot, I just walk barefoot. Yeah, the barefoot makes sense for sure during the summer, but we're talking winter here. Given I know that's only the northern hemisphere, but we're just, yeah, I guess I should have clarified. Hitomi says, I wear slippers when my feet are cold, otherwise flip-flops. Yeah, flip-flops they're clutch. You got to let them dogs breathe a little bit. So yeah. How big is that's a mushroom ottoman? Oh yeah, it is. I can show it to you. It's definitely a little heavy. Hold on, bear with me. Just for everyone to see. Oh god. It's pretty big. So this is a mushroom ottoman. I'm so out of breath. Yeah, you can just like put your feet up on it for sure. It's filled with polyfill, so I wouldn't sit on it because it just like collapses in on itself. But I'm gonna put this back down. Get back in there. Let's see here. Hello everyone on TikTok. Good to see you. I'm doing fine. Chilling on Ribbler. Come on by. I stuff it with polyfill, which I used I think I used like 20 pounds of polyfill. So it was a lot. Pansy says, what I don't understand are the full shoe wearers and how, oh, yeah, wearing shoes in the house definitely is a decision made by some. Wearing your shoes in bed, yeah, should probably be jail time for sure. But yeah, I mean, some people make those decisions. Oh yeah, it's usually very warm where I live right now. Where are you located, Pansy? I'm asked by Sammy what your favorite kind of coffee is. Ooh, we just got an espresso machine, and coffee kind of like destroys my stomach, but I'm working on it. I'm kind of basic. I actually don't even know what like my quote unquote favorite flavor is. Rising Phoenix says, sometimes I like to wear my platforms in the house. On hardwood, I can kind of get it, but I don't know. I know I'm like always taking my shoes off. I hear you, Rising. If it's for the platforms, if it's for the culture, if it's for the lifestyle, I can get behind that. Carmen says, I'm actually barefoot all day, except when I'm on the countryside. Too many bugs. Oh, yeah, I would not expect you to Yeah, that makes sense. I live on the 6th floor of my building, so I haven't really had to deal with bugs. Priscilla Pate asks, "What are you making?" GG's, good question. I am making these penguin slippers to put on my dogs into. These penguin slippers are found as a free pattern on Ribbler. You can add them um, straight to your library. So make sure to check those out. Hold on, I need to get rid of some of these tabs. Yes, right? So cute. They are so cute. And like I said, it is a free pattern. So even if you aren't working on them today or in the near future, you can still have them for access. You never know what happens with patterns, right? So definitely download the Ribbler app. They are exclusively on there. And that is where I'm currently actually live streaming in the pattern at this very moment. So if you download the pattern, go into the pattern, you'll see my live stream up and about. You can click me away if you want, so it's not disturbing you, but I am there. So definitely check out Ribbler by clicking the link in my bio. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to show y'all. I'm logged in. So I'm on my iPad, right? And right here, I can click the little wheel. And here we go. You can spin it. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. Okay. I got nothing. I landed on nothing. That's fine. That's fine. That's why, but you know what? There's no coming back from that. L's in the chat. That's all there is to it. Big L's, but that's okay because I got to come back tomorrow and try again. That's the beauty of it. Go Ribbler. As you can tell, it's not playing favorites. So it's legit. If anyone accuses otherwise, they're lying. Are you on Instagram? Yes, I am on Instagram, and it's not bad. But right now, I am as a Ribbler townsperson. So definitely check out Ribbler on Instagram. I tried downloading the Ribbler app, but for some reason, I had to put the Apple ID to even get it. Oh man, yeah, that's happened to me before when I've tried to get apps before to like. I hate when Apple does that. Tyler B says I can't find the live stream in Ribbler. So Tyler, if you want to head, you should get a pop up when you go to the app. But if you go to the Ribbler Premium shop and you click the penguin pattern, the penguin slipper pattern, I will be in there. So I'm in the penguin pattern. But if I had come a few days ago, there's actually an extra spin on the wheel, which I did not get. So RIP. Understandably, Sammy, for now. Hopefully, once your app store is not being as fussy, all will be good. Rising Phoenix on Ribbler says, I always get the materials coupons and I am broke. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? And which one are you hoping that it lands on? Hey, a Stitch to Remember. Good to see you. Happy to see you over on Ribbler. I just found you on Ribbler. I added the pattern to my library. Hey, nice. Very awesome. I'll let my team member know that everyone's loving the pattern. Yeah, great to see you over here. I hope it was an easy process to find me over here. How are you? Bad thing. I can't buy anything. I always hope to get the ×2 free patterns. Yeah, that's always the hope for sure. But yeah, just come on by every day and give it a whirl. I like to think of it as kind of my daily challenge. Doing your dailies. And we're making some progress with my slippers for sure. Going full white is a bit scary, but you know, we continue on. Is anyone here asking for quality of life tools or patterns or anything for Christmas? And if you're someone who likes to gift, you can actually do that on the Ribbler platform as a feature. You can gift patterns to other users straight to their libraries. A quick, easy, and cheap way of saying happy holidays. Yarn cakes or yarn balls. Yay, there we go. I'm well, thank you. I'll definitely check it out. Check it over here. Oh, great to hear such a remember. Are you a crocheter, I assume? And if so, how long have you been crocheting for? Yeah, let's hear it from the chat. Who has been crocheting the longest? If you've been anyone been crocheting for a decade? I feel like a decade's a pretty healthy amount of time. Oh, that's cute. I don't have close friends that crochet though. Ah, dang. Well, we do have a community section on Ribbler if you want to make friends, and I am going to be taking up streaming a bit more. So yeah, I will be your crochet friend. Sammy says, me and mother want to start using the Centro knitting machine. We want to start making and selling hats. Oh, cool. That'd be fun. Would you want to do just like online sales or like markets? I am on TikTok, Brianna. Good to see you. How are you? Happy to have you here. Rising Phoenix has been crocheting for 8 years. All right, Rising, you and I have like literally the exact same amount of time that we've been crocheting. So yeah, I guess for me it was the end of 2015. So I guess it's like, yeah, 8 years, like uh, 7 months and 7 years and some change, but pretty much the same. Cool. Yes, I'm a crocheter. I've been crocheting for 10 years. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, 10 years. That is, yeah. How did you, why, what made y'all start to crochet? I mean, a lot of people would see crochet as pretty left field. Carmi has started crocheting 5 years ago or something. Okay, 5 years. That's still pretty healthy. That's a good amount of experience. You're definitely not a noob. What's my favorite thing to crochet? Um, I think I'll always have a love for making like dolls and amigurumi and stuff. But I do like using jumbo yarn as well as my second favorite. And then I think my third favorite would just be a classic normal double crochet scarf. It's a good time. I do like half double crochet though. But you won't catch me doing a single crochet scarf. Heck no. Holy. I don't know how people do it. I'm a knitter and I've been knitting since COVID started. Hey, COVID crafter. There we go. Like to hear it. Like to hear that. I mean, hey, it was a great time to get into the crafts for sure. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people over on Ribbler actually kind of started during the COVID crafts, and glad to see it blowing up. Honestly, I've been Liz. Hello, Liz. You've been doing it for 16 years. Dang, that is a long time. That's a good guzz in the chat. So good for you. When you streamed on Twitch in the pandemic, I was kind of new at it. Yeah, I was streaming during the pandemic for quite some time. I know I always fall off of it, but low key want to kind of get back into it and stream some Maple Story for sure. That is what I want to do. Bow Bow or Bobo says, "How do you stay positive daily?" I don't. Do I stay positive? I don't know if I. I don't know if I really stay positive. I don't know. I don't know if I stay positive. I'm like grateful for the things I have, I guess, and I'm like looking forward to like the next thing. I would say a lot, which can be bad. I don't like to be getting taken out of the moment. All right, let's hear your tip, Rising Phoenix. What's your tip for staying positive? Because I guess I don't even have an answer for that. I was obsessed with knitting, and I started crochet before knitting, and I fell in love with it. Yeah, I need to learn how to knit. I feel kind of like a fraud saying I'm a 5 artist, not know how to do it. You made a single crochet baby blanket? Bruh. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Baby blanket, I guess it's smaller, but still, GG's in the chat. My stepmom taught me when I was 12. I started with doilies. Now I do blankets and animals. Oh, cool. Yeah, classics, classics. I've never made a doily before or a granny square. Please do not stone me. I learned on you. So Citra Member says, I learned on YouTube. I wanted to make stuff for my kids. Oh, nice. I always thought crocheting was for grandmas, but then I saw younger people crocheting and wanted to do it. Nice. Yeah, younger people are definitely, they yearn for the handmade stuff. So it's really great to see the appreciation. And you would, I guess, on paper, if you were like an alien, you would think, like from like space, you would think, okay, this society of people are moving towards such a technological world. You would think it would die out, but I feel like it's more popular than ever. Yeah. But since you have kids, there is a chance one day you will be a grandma crocheting, and then you'll be like, it all comes full circle. So the tip for positivity from Rising Phoenix is I crochet to make sure that I take care of myself. Life happens, and I've been through a lot. What I personally do is try to do things for others, and I try to make other people's day. True. Yeah, usually when you're selfless, you get a bit more out of it than if you're selfish and do everything for yourself. So thanks for the positivity tip, Phoenix. And of course, crocheting many hours a day keeps the bad thoughts away, which is actually like not true because I take it back. It's all helpful. Can you crochet? Can I crochet with ribbon? You can. I've never done it myself, but you can. I know the croquette, or what's that genre with the bows? Croquette, whatever that is. So it makes sense. Hello, Tyler B on YouTube. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. How's it going today? Carmi says, I'm self-taught. I started because I wanted to gift a doll to the baby I was babysitting at the time. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good reason. My main reason was just to make some Pokemon. Crocheting keeps the bad thoughts away. My thing is I'm like crocheting and I'm like, that's all I'm doing is thinking. Except lately, I've been listening to a lot of Tate McGray. She's good. Oh, Coquette. Coquette? Yeah, that one. So, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. I don't have like a ton of people around me who have taken up the hobby, but I also haven't really done a great job at like facilitating it. I do teach classes in Portland, so that's pretty fun. Someone actually like, yeah, so it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool craft. I have been kind of honestly losing my, I think people call it your crojo, but I'm just going to call it my inspiration. But, being on stream is actually kind of making me feel things. And it's pretty fun. And if you are a designer and this is what I love about the Ribbler live streaming is it's a really great way to connect with your audience. And you can have patterns and stuff, but it is difficult to kind of get everyone to come on by and stuff. Here you don't need to work on a following, as long as they have your pattern, like you already have people who will be there if time is applicable and works out. So yeah, it's really cool to see it on Ribbler. I'm a big fan of this feature. Sammy says, I need to knit some socks for my partner. True. Is anyone, yeah, who's crafting their Christmas gifts this year? Are you all gonna buy? Because yeah, I'm definitely on the side of buying some stuff. So I definitely had years though where I've gotten to crochet when I had the time, and that's always a lot of fun. Because I don't sell my physical projects, so like my dolls and stuff don't get sold. I would much rather be, giving them away, and they go through kind of a lot when they go through the photo shoots. Thank you for all the love and the TikTok. I appreciate the badges. Thank you. I appreciate the gifts. W's in chat. So are you going just full out crafting stuff, Rising Phoenix, for late holidays? Sammy says, I wouldn't know what to make for people for Christmas. Probably just their favorite color scarves. I think that if you're not like a doll maker, doll makers, everyone's like into like some type of fandom, it seems like. So, or stuffed animals. Stuffed animals and plushies are super in. I'm kind of a big fan of the Squishables or Squishmallow. Wait, which one's the big Squishmallows? Yeah. So, big fan. And we're just going to keep single crocheting. So here is my progress so far on the slipper. Not too far, but we're making progress. We're making progress. Good to hear. Crafting Night Owl. Yeah, crocheting Christmas gifts I'm sure they're going to love. And for everyone in the TikTok chat, I am streaming over on Ribbler in the free interactive pattern for these penguin slippers. So if you are... Wait. Let me find it. If you are on Ribbler, definitely make sure to come check it out. If you're not, once again, make sure to come check it out. We have amazing... Here's what I'm working on right now. Work on these penguin slippers. Free patterns, so make sure you are adding to your Ribbler library for later. I'm not close to either side of my family, so except my parents, sibling, and grandmother. That's family. Carmen says, I've been mixing my embroidery, sewing, crochet skills to make some cute bags. Sweet. I would love to see those. People are so creative with the kind of bags they're making. Like, that's awesome. I mean, I only recently kind of started appreciating bags, so I'm excited for you. Resi Phoenix says, I'm crafting things for my friends. I have one family who asked for something, but other than that, my extended family doesn't usually get crafts from me. It's a sacred thing. You can't be given to everybody. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to see. Love to see some pics. Okay, where's my hook? Someone took it. Okay, if you ask me what one of the worst things about crafting is, it's losing your hook. Okay, I have it. I did look where I found it, but you know how it is. They just appear. I don't really like getting people who are homophobic because I don't like hearing that loving who. Yep. You should probably. Yeah, I would. I think your reasoning for that is completely justified. When I make what I want, I feel happier. It helps keep my Crojo alive. I don't really like special orders. I feel that. It feels good to kind of, and also you have that surprise factor, right? For me, you have to be extremely worthy to receive a hand knit item from me. True. Can't relate. I have like 5 of the same hook. All right. Well, Maggie cannot relate, but can you relate about being on Ribbler? Ribbler is an interactive pattern platform. Definitely check it out. I think there's a dark hole in my couch where all my hooks disappear. True. I've lost tons of stitch markers. I gave up and used scrap yarn. I'm with you, Hitomi. I just use scrap yarn. I'm actually just using scrap yarn right for this project as well. My problem with stitch markers, I always just like end up chewing on them. So they just like get wrecked. Maggie loves Ribbler. Nice. So Maggie, I'm actually right now I'm live streaming in a pattern at this very moment. So if you check out Ribbler, if you open up the penguin slipper pattern, which should be a pop-up when you get into the platform, I am streaming in the platform or in the pattern. So it's pretty awesome. The people that receive my crochet stuff for free are sacred. Yes, good to hear that you're keeping good people close. So Maggie, can I ask what you like about Ribbler? The Crafty Night Owl says, I crocheted mini market bags for Christmas this year. Hey, cool. How mini is mini? Does anyone crochet socks? I've never crocheted myself a pair of socks. I don't really plan on it, but I've seen some really amazing sock ideas. But if y'all want to get ahead of a curve, definitely start. Actually, no, I'm gonna gatekeep it. I have a good idea, and you know what? I will tell you that good idea if you come check out Ribbler by clicking the link in my bio and heading to the live stream over on the platform. I'll give you the inside scoop on what's coming next and what could really propel you into stardom. I mean, 8 for family members. Oh, wow, that's a lot. GG's. Let's see here. Oh, nice. There's a timer. We've already hit over that 1 hour mark, so we're doing good. We're doing real good, like. Really love getting a pattern that gives you a ton of space to just single crochet without having to think about it and count. Definitely the best part of any pattern IMO. I think my least favorite part of a pattern is like towards the end. I just get so sweaty and like anxiety induced about like I'm so close. I just want to finish it. I'm like freaking out about like I hope I made no mistakes in the past, but I'm too far in. YOLO. I'm not going to check. Dr. Dre, yeah, Dre Crochet. Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. I love your video so much. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. I've been a little neglectful about my social accounts for sure, focusing on some other things, but I do appreciate the love. So TYSM. But yeah, I don't know. I can get back on it. Can I ask which kind of content that you like? Have you been watching any TV shows lately? I have finals next week, but I want to watch something. Not gonna lie, it would take the same amount. Same amount of what? Let's see here. TV shows. I just finished I just finished all of the Hunger Game movies in like a week span, so that was those were amazing. The new movie is incredible. I finished Castlevania on Netflix. I finished Love Island Games. I'm watching Pluto, which is an anime. And what else am I watching? I don't know. I'm kind of like I jump between like a lot of shows. Do I have any recommendations though? I'm not sure. Not sure if I have any recommendations though. I'll get back to you on that. When you send me the pictures of your bags, I'll let you know. But I do think I am running a little bit out of steam, I believe. We did pretty good today, an hour and 15 minutes just about. So amazing stuff today. This was a ton of fun to crochet and craft with everybody. Before I go, since this is a Ribbler stream, if you have any questions about Ribbler and want to know more, now is the time to ask. It's going to be Ribbler open hour right now. So just let me know what you want to know about interactive patterns and how you can be involved in the crafting revolution that is Ribbler. My favorite parts of it, after I drink some water, I don't know what it is, but streaming gets me hungry, tired, and obviously thirsty because I'm talking so much. But my last spiel about Ribbler is if you don't know, Ribbler is an interactive platform for e-patterns. So if you want to make your patterns more personal in terms of like what you can do with it and really feel like you're part of the experience, this is the platform for you. Free to check out. You don't have to have an account to like look at the patterns that are available and try out some of this stuff. And yeah, I will be live streaming some patterns as we move forward. And yeah, all good good stuff. If you're a seller, perfect place to be selling. You can definitely be making the most compared to other platforms. So definitely keep that in mind. Hitomi says, have a great night. I'll fall down the Ribbler rabbit hole tonight. Awesome. Great. Yeah. Hope to see all of you again. It's been real. And thank you all so much for coming on by. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to continue working on my slippers. Have a Merry Chrysler. And I hope to see you soon. So if you were here early, so sorry about the delay, technical issues, but we got it all fixed up. So take care, and I will see you soon. Farewell. All right, the TikTok's done, and then ending stream on YouTube. So ciao.